Hope you're having a great day today. All right, it is Monday. We made it to another Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm sure all of you, like me and the rest of the world, are on somewhat of a stay-at-home order. I hope that as the weeks go by, days go by, life gets a little bit easier. It can, and it can keep going, and you can remain positive and happy during this time. I promise you. We're starting out another week. We had a great weekend, just at home like everybody else weekend, but it was just a good, relaxing weekend. It was beautiful weather, gorgeous weather. Got a little bit of a suntan being outside. I'm like, ooh, sunshine. It's gonna be cooler this week, but last week was nice. So I'm like, okay, that sunshine just brings life into a person, and I'm like, so much nicer. And so I'm like, okay, let's get up Monday. Let's get going with our day. So I woke up, worked on a video, and then I answered some emails, comments, things like that. If I miss a comment, I try to answer every comment. If I don't heart it, I'll answer it. I do get a lot, but my app is not working. I don't know if it's because of everything going on and there are not as many workers or people working on it, but I'm trying to go through manually and do it. So if I miss a comment and you want me to respond to something, please put it in again. I'm not intentionally missing it. It's just that they're not going through on my app. It's just not updating. I've updated my app. It's just not showing the current comments like it normally does. So I don't know. I'm just going through as much as I can. That's all I can do. So did that, doing emails, all those things that we have to do. Looked at my to-do list for the week, and I'm like, it's kind of small, not a whole lot, which is okay. It's better not to have a whole lot to do. So I was like, I got some laundry going because we have a lot of, we're missing towels. I'm like, I even did extra laundry this week, and I'm like, we're out of towels already. So threw some towels in this morning, and I'm like, okay, I need to get going with my day. We're gonna go through and clean everything up like we normally do on Monday to get a routine, get normalcy, and get up, get yourself ready. Remember, get dressed, do your hair, get your house in order, get some meals thought for the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What are you gonna eat? Get your school ready for your kids, and then that's your most important, and that's what you gotta do, right? Keep that routine schedule. I know that's what I have to do. Getting ready. I thought about breakfast, lunch, and dinner yesterday, so I got my food out. I think tonight we're gonna do, I wrote down cottage cheese. We need to eat cottage cheese. It's gonna go bad. So I've been trying to use up the fresh vegetables, which we're out of fresh fruit right now. And then we eat there's a little bit of lettuce left, but we ate our salad. This weekend was the last of the salad, which is okay, we're gonna live. My goal is not to have to go to the grocery store at all, which is good. We did our shopping before, and we have plenty of food. It won't be tons of fresh fruit and vegetables, but we will all live and not die. We will all be fine through all of this. So just gonna use up what we have. So cottage cheese is something that's gonna go bad, so I wrote that down to eat that up today. We're gonna make some fajitas today because I have a little bit of lettuce, so I thought let's do beef and chicken fajitas. So we're gonna have that for dinner. I pulled out a couple pan dinners, tater tot casserole, and guamkis or glumpkies, I think. I said guamkis with a U, and I think the Polish people say it's guampis with A, whatever it is. I'm saying it different, but that was how my husband's family always said it. That's just what they did, so I'm just repeating them. So I pulled those two out because the kids don't like the guamki casserole. I'm gonna say guamkis because we're used to it, but my husband, I will, and Jaden will, a couple of them will, Lauren will, maybe Evan. So I pulled that out with tater tot casserole. So that is in the refrigerator thawing for tomorrow because I don't film a day in the life on Tuesday. It's my working day, but I will film like Less Stuff, More Life, those kind of things. And so those are in the refrigerator to thaw. I'm looking at my list. I think I have checked foosball table. That's outside still. The smell is going away, thank goodness. And I will make a treat today. I don't know, we ate up our cupcakes and our Rice Krispies this weekend, so I'll make something else for today. I don't know what, we will see how the day goes. But I was thinking about it, and yesterday the kids and I had just a little bit, because you know we can't go to church. We watch church's live stream. We have our church does a live stream for church, and it does a youth live stream, which is our video, and it does our kids ministry video as well. So the kids still get a little bit of some kind of interaction with church, which is good. But Easter is coming up. My video is posted a week later, and I thought, I was like, do I share this? I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be a week before Easter. So what we pulled out yesterday is our resurrection eggs. Have you guys ever made these? You can buy these. This was something we made a long time ago. I don't know, maybe when we first moved here with friends. We've made them. I remember way back in the day when I had 3 little kids. Did I have 4 kids? I might have just had 3 kids. 4 kids, and it's when 4 kids because I had Evan. That's when I first got saved, and I started going to a women's, but it was like a mom's Bible study, which was awesome. And we made resurrection eggs, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing in the entire universe, because I did not know all these things. And then I realized you can buy them as well, but instead of buying them, you can make them yourself. So I thought I'd share. I'm gonna put a link below to my blog post. You can go there, it's free, you don't have to sign up, but it just gives you everything I'm gonna tell you. So this might be a great thing for you to do with your family, with your kids. It's something you could do with probably everything you have at home. Be a little creative with some of the things if you can't get them at your house, but then you don't have to buy them and they're free. So we used to use the egg carton, wrote resurrection eggs on top. These are old, like I said, and inside is Easter eggs. So let me show you what we got inside ours. Real fast, I'm sorry. So this goes through the story of Jesus right before his resurrection. And so it just gets you to tell the Bible story. My kids, I know we hid all the eggs in the living room yesterday during our devotional time. The kids all found an egg and they brought it out and they opened it up and had to say what the item in the egg represented. So it just, and some didn't know, and I said, that's good. So it got to tell us the story about Jesus and what happened before he died and rose. So let me show you what they are. So inside each egg has a different item. Let's see. They're not in order because we used them, but like, see, we put a nail for when Jesus was on the cross. So we just grabbed a nail, put that in there. This was an actual cross to show that Jesus died on the cross. You could just use a piece of paper and put it in there. This was 3 dimes for the 30 pieces of silver when Jesus was betrayed. This was a crown of thorns, but it's just a little viney branch and we twisted it together. My first original one we actually used a picker bush and did it, but we don't have one here, so I just used that. And this was a communion cup from church. Communion cup, and this is an oyster cracker. Maybe you can use a little Barbie cup. I had to laugh because we had this a long time ago and then it got lost or ruined when we moved. So we wanted to make a new one. Well, I wanted to get some communion cups. And so the first time we had communion at our church that we're at, I remember the kids, I'm like, save your communion cups. And so as the usher was coming by to pick up the cups, he went to go get the kids' cups and they're like, we're gonna keep them. And he's like, and you know, there's music playing so you couldn't hear. And I'm like, no, we're gonna keep our cups. And so he probably looked at me like, okay. So the reason we're keeping them is so we can use them for our resurrection eggs. So we kept them that way. So you could even use a cap of some kind of like plastic cap, like hairspray cap, that type thing. You know, oyster cracker, this has been in here for about 4 or 5 years, hasn't molded. So that's another one. This was a piece of cloth for when they wrapped Jesus' body. You could just use a piece of material. This one's the empty one because it's empty. Jesus has risen. This was a rock. They put that in front of the tomb. And this was a rope. Either you can do this when he was arrested, or you can use it as when he was beaten. This was a palm branch. You can just get a little green. This was a fake, it's not a palm branch, it's like a fern leaf, but you can go get like real palm branch looking things, but we just used this that they laid on the ground when Jesus, his triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And this one right here was when they, he asked for a drink. He said, I thirst, and they gave him vinegar on like a sponge. So that was that. And then this was my spear. We actually had little spears cut out, but this one we just used when they pierced it in his side, and out came living water. And then a dice for when they cast lots for his robe. So probably all those things you can find in your home, and if you can't, there's some, you know, you could probably draw them. Like if you don't have the cross, you could just draw a cross on paper. We use cardstock. I know the spear, if you don't have a toothpick, we cut out like a spear, my original one, and covered it in tin foil. It was just a little bit more work than this. I'm like, this is way easier. So these are great. I think you can buy them for maybe $10 for it. I've seen them where they're made, but they have little plastic, but it's kind of cool to make them. So we actually did a homeschool day here years ago, like I said, when we first moved here with our friends, and we all made them with the kids. It was something easy to make that didn't cost like anything, just the eggs, and then everybody got to share and make those. So just a great way to tell the Easter story with your kids. I'll put a link below here to the original, like I think it's to this one. Yeah, it's to this one because it's pictures of this one, and it's got a PDF of the Bible story. It references the Bible, things like that, so you can share the story with your kids. So just a fun, different way to share the resurrection. We're gonna do some other ones. I thought we're gonna do, I know there's the Easter rolls where you take like a crescent roll and put a marshmallow in it, and then like when you put in, it's like basically you take that marshmallow, roll it in the butter, which is the oil when they anointed his body, and the cinnamon and sugar, like the spices and the incense and the herbs, all those things. And then you put it inside a crescent roll, like you wrap his body, and you put it in the tomb, which is the oven. And then when it comes out, it's empty because the marshmallow puffs up. But there's another one with cookies, and then I'm gonna see if I have all the ingredients to make that. And we might do those where you mix it all up. It goes through the whole story of Jesus. It's all below. I'll put all these below. And you make the resurrection cookies. And basically you go through it, goes through, like, you put vinegar in it so you get to taste the vinegar. Your kids get to taste it to show that this is what they gave him when he was thirsty. They take pecans or pecans, however you say it, and you crush them. It's like his bones when they were beating them with the whip, to showing the things. All these things you mix together, you put them in the oven after you heat your oven up, and then you shut it off, and then you tape it shut. And then in the morning, you basically make it with meringue white, like egg whites. And then in the morning, when you open your oven up, they have cooked in there in that little heated oven. And then when you bite the cookie, it's open up in the inside because the egg meringue, they're like hollow. So very cool. I'll put that one below. We're gonna try to do that if we have everything. I don't know if I have all the ingredients. I'm gonna look and see. So just something fun you can do to share the story of the Resurrection Sunday, which will be next week for you guys. It's gonna be 2 weeks for us. So, okay, so that was my good long intro this morning. So we're gonna go have a great day today. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be, I'm thinking, a nicer day. It could be colder tomorrow. So we've had our windows and doors open. It's been beautiful, but it has brought so much pollen. My car is covered with yellow pollen. I'm like, oh, not good. So I'm gonna shut my windows today. I've had them open because we've been in and out and running. I'm gonna shut them, and if we have to turn on the air just to keep the pollen level down. I know I've been taking allergy pill every day. I know poor Lauren has been taking allergy pill and breathing, not doing well. This is not a good season for her. So downstairs we've had everything shut, and that's where she's at. But upstairs it's been open because everybody's been running in and out, and I would like to be able to see them and hear them when they're doing things. But I'll shut them today and keep everything, wipe everything up really clean, get all that pollen and stuff off because it's thick and coated down here. I'll show you how thick and coated it is. All right, that's it. Nothing else to report. It's gonna be a good day, regardless, whatever we're gonna do. So you guys get ready. I'm gonna put my earbud in and listen to some praise music. I did all my dishes are in the dishwasher, except I see there's 3 in the sink from somebody last night. I got 1 pot with some rice in there. I gotta scrub down and wiping it all down. We're gonna keep moving with our day. You guys ready to get going? All right, put my music in. We're gonna worship. Put some good praise and worship music on, and let's get going with our day. All right, let's go.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me. Talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
Now that I've got all my work done except washing the floor, I'm waiting for the vacuums to finish the floor because they're very dirty. I feel like dirt and dirt. Everything from the kids walking through the house, especially since the tile's on, a lot dirtier with kids running through. So those are gonna finish and I'll mop the floor, flip and laundry. I'm gonna make a list on the marker board here for the kids when they get up for all the stuff they're gonna do. Alright, filling my sink up so when the kids are done with breakfast, they can put their stuff in here. Our breakfast is what we're gonna have for our breakfast. Let's show you this row. So kids gonna have a oatmeal, chocolate chip, breakfast cup. There is egg burritos and I have French toast. I try to keep the shelf just kind of smaller. I mean, small for 10 people, mind you. And then they can grab what they want. Lunch, I still have Jell-O. I guess they don't love Jell-O, which is awesome. Jell-O. And then we're gonna have like leftovers. We've got some tzatziki. There is some leftover stuff in here. Tomatoes, that's actually chili, sausage, red beans, and rice. We can have that for lunch. There's a little bit of pasta there, and there's tomato soup, so, and some grilled cheese back there. So I'm trying to use up the leftovers. I tell the kids, if we don't eat the lunch up, we're gonna have it for dinner, so the leftovers for lunch. So we've eaten that up, and I pulled out some soup here for myself. Cabbage vegetable soup, I like it. It's got a thaw. I've got 2 refried beans tonight for the fajitas. Never make a plan or you're not going to have anything for dinner and then it's going to get down to the dinner hour and you're going to be like, what am I going to eat? So right now my bases are covered, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snacks, I told my husband, I said, we're finally going to eat up all of the snacks in our snack cupboard. Like in my hallway I have a lot of chips and granola bars, things like that, and so I don't plan on doing shopping. I told you the last time I went, it should be enough for 2 months worth of food, which didn't plan that because I didn't even know the thing was happening. I didn't know the virus. I guess you can't say the word or they mark your channel, so I try to chop it out if I say it. So that's why you're not allowed to say the whole word. But I just try to grab out something to snack on during the day. So yesterday I pulled out these. Penne, is it penne? No, I used to say pen pasta. It's not pen, it's penne. Penne straws, these are actually really good. Cinnamon churros. They're made with lentils and white beans. If you eat a lot, you're like, ooh, it tastes like a bean. But they're actually not bad. These are 2 for $1, and these are pretty good. So I just poured these in a bowl, and the kids just kind of munch from them. We did that with the dried apples yesterday. I'll just put that out and let them munch on that today. I'm okay with that. We're just kind of filling up. There'll be plenty of food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I won't make any treats until about Wednesday, which I'll do on here just to make a couple. Actually, it's going to be plenty of stuff to snack on. So this will be good for the kids. All right, we're gonna get going. Let's go see what outside looks like because it's always good to check outside in the morning. Look who's over here, Mr. Grumpy. Hello, Mr. Grumpy. Is the grill over here? So you're like, ooh, I need to hang out here. Look at who's taking over my furniture. Oh, kitty cat over here. This one and this one fight. So they watch each other. Is this your new favorite place, my chairs? They're like, yeah. It's a beautiful day. Gorgeous day out. The sun still shines. Even if it's raining, it still rains. There's that, what is that verse in Isaiah where it says the rain and snow will fall to the earth, but my word will not return to it void. It still continues to do what it's doing. It's gonna be cloudy with a little bit of sun, but warm, so that'll be good. So I'm gonna get kids up here in a little bit. I don't even know hurry. I used to do the 8 o'clock rule. I'm doing the 9 o'clock rule right now because we're kind of like at a weird, like, what do we do kind of day. So I'm okay with 9. Let them stay up a little bit later. It's okay. I know, it's like my suffering. So, okay, I'm gonna go back in, check laundry, and check the floor.
Your love and not a haven, no one man show. You got me feeling good, like I'm drowning, drowning in your love. You got me feeling good, knock on wood. You got me feeling hurt, like I'm trembling from your touch. You got me feeling
for leftovers, and then now I'm gonna go do school with Jaden right now. And Brooklyn's, she's doing lip balm with Maddie over here. Taking a long time. They're like, kids, just go buy it for $1. Boys are doing Legos, and Autumn's doing some drawings, like, what is it called? Like home design. Stencil drawings, like room design.
Interior design sketching set.
Designer sketching set. So she's doing that right now. So we're gonna go. Life of Kitty Cat. Hello, Bear, and look at Ruby. Ruby, are you sad today? It was so gorgeous yesterday. Everybody was outside. She's like, I'm just gonna live here, little Ruby. Are you loving it? See, this is Mama. I'm just gonna lay right here in the sunshine. Do you need me to move the chairs, maybe? She's a hound dog. She could sleep outside all day if we let her. So I'm just gonna come outside, take a little break. Kids are doing school. Here comes Ruby. She's like, I'm not gonna let you go by yourself, Mama. That's right. There's wild animals, Ruby. She's like, I don't want anything to eat you. It's another great day. It's only 70 today, but still sunny, still gorgeous. Great day. Let me show you the mountain. Beautiful day. So let me show you all the pollen on my car so you can see all the pollen here. I haven't got my car cleaned. I could clean it here, I just don't. But look at all the can you see all the yellow on my car? Look at that. That would be called allergens, and why you can't breathe here. A lot of you are like, watch yourself, Amy. You're like, I like notice when I edit my videos, like if I sneeze or if I'm like sucking up my nose, my post-nasal drip, all those things, and I'm like, it's the allergens here, people. Just that time of year, not a good time. So it's beautiful. It is so warm out. We're gonna go to our park and go ride. We can do that. As long as the kids, like I said, we talk about social distancing, and when we go to the park, you know, if there's people there, because there are people there, there's friends there, they might show up or something. So I said, just keep riding your scooters, riding your bikes, you can do that. So we're gonna do that today, as long as we're not coming in contact. What is that? Coming in contact with people. So, but it's still good seeing the elderly people out, where there's a lot of older people. We were at the park, Greg and I just went to the park yesterday and walked, because it was pretty hot, but I knew I wanted to get out and walk, so we walked, and it was just great seeing older people walking and enjoying themselves, smiling, and just being happy. There goes Ruby. Just being happy to be outside and just, you know, and still enjoying life. So it's good. It's good to see that. It's good to see people just still smiling. You know, it's hard. It's a hard time right now. Everybody's stuck. You're like, feel like it's the end, but we're still moving and grooving. Like today, I'm like, all right, we're getting what we're supposed to get done, getting it finished, almost done with school. We're going through some testing with Jaden. Maxine's out. Doing some testing. Hi, Maxine. She's like, Mommy, it's beautiful. So we're just going over her school, getting that stuff done, and then usually I do her school like one day a week with her, catch up, and then she does the rest on her own unless she needs me for something. Just so we'll take like some time and just spend a while. Like right now she's going through the test, so we went and checked a few things, and then I'm like, okay, now go back and do this, this, and this. And so she's doing that. It's usually the older ones. And then Brooklyn is reading right now, and she said later I can go over her stuff with her. So that's how I do my older kids' school. The younger ones, we just do it daily. Get her done. Now they're off playing, doing their thing right now. We'll take them out, like I said, get some fresh air. But here's Chubby. Little Daniel, even you're being kind. Yeah, Maxine's in back there. Oh, here they go, people. So that's how our school goes. Can I put you right here? So we'll get it done in a little bit here, then we'll be finished for the day. And then, they're apart. Are you done? And they're like, no. Alright, there we go. So that's what we'll do. We'll do that, and then we'll stop and see Greg at the shop. What he's doing, he's just there by himself. So we'll do that this afternoon. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna wait to make dinner later, because it's just fajitas, and it's just cooking the beef and the chicken. The chicken's already heated. I'm gonna walk this way. Hopefully they won't bark so much. I'm sure they will. The beef is raw, so I'll cook that, and then the chicken is already cooked. I just have to heat it up. It's frozen, so I will cook that. We'll have that on tortillas. I have a little bit of lettuce left, so we're gonna do lettuce and cheese, and I've got like black beans and corn from our taco salad that we had this weekend on Sunday, so we'll throw that in there, and then it'll be easy dinner. Easy dinner, which is good. It's a good thing. So I told my kids, they were like, we could have Skittles today and that, and I said, well, Well, I said, we just had them yesterday. So I said, let's wait. I told my kids, I said, we really don't want to go to the store right now during this time unless we have to. And so I said, let's save the good treats. We already had they had Jello today. So I said, that's enough sugar for today. I said, because in a few weeks or next week, we might have more rice and bean and oatmeal dishes. And you might be more like, and you're going to need something fun to eat. So I said, so save up and do the treats for later when it's kind of like, oh, we're just having lentils and rice, which they like lentils and rice, but it's just one of those things to give a little bit of excitement when you're having just kind of a plain food. So those are some tips for right now, especially when groceries are tight and you're not really sure what to feed. Save, you know, eat the bluff stuff, but then throw in a fun thing once in a while, but just helps get over those times. So we're gonna do the fajitas tonight. That'll be easy and yummy and delicious for us. So sunshine feels so good. I feel like I'm gonna get my school done and then I'm gonna probably paint my toenails. I know, crazy. Do you ever get to paint your toenails, mamas? I don't very often. I do once in a great while, and then usually before summer, and maybe sometimes, like I don't know, it's not as often as I'd like, but we can't go anywhere, we can't get our nails done, even though I don't get my nails done. But we can paint our toenails at home, right? Moms go, that's a good thing to do today, sit with your girls and paint your toenails, get them all cleaned up, and looking good for the warmer weather that's about to come, hopefully in your area sooner. So I think I might do that. That's like my big goal for the afternoon, paint my toenails. Is that a good goal? It's a good goal to have. Self-care is always good to do. So, okay, we'll go back in, see what Jaden's done with her page of test, and we'll finish that up and do some more stuff. Hello, Maxine. Let's see, Maxine, look at, this is a, the kids were, this is a target. Jaden was teaching the little boys to shoot a bow and arrow, so they used this is the cushion that someone was throwing away and gave to us, so we used it for Ruby to lay on, or the kitty cats to lay on, and now, the kids were shooting it with the bow and arrow, so sitting over here on the mountainside. All right, Maxine, you ready to go inside? You ready to go back inside? She's like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, I just don't know. All right, we're gonna go back in and finish up school. All right, it's getting in the afternoon already. I'm like, wow, time flies when you don't do anything. I'm just kidding, we're doing a lot. We're getting a lot done. The school takes a long time to get that done sometimes with your older ones. So I'm gonna get dinner together right now. So what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight is fajitas. So I've got some beef here that I cut up from my freezer meal. And then I've got a whole bunch of chicken. I won't cook all this, I'll probably do about half this. And then I usually do onions and peppers. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I only have a few onions. I'm gonna save those. So I'll just kind of fry these with a little taco seasoning on the stove. I've got refried beans. I'm gonna heat those up in the microwave. And I think that's what I'm gonna use right there. I think that's it. And then I got soup for myself tonight, and then we'll have it on tortillas. I got a tiny bit of lettuce and some cheese left and salsa. We'll have that. And should I do rice tonight too? Maybe I'll make a pot of rice. I'll do some rice too. All right, someone asked me in my comments, they said they got a pressure cooker and they wanted to know how to use it. So I thought this is a great time to do it because I'm gonna be using my pressure cooker. Pressure cookers are great. I used to have like the old school one, like the big pot that you put on the stove with the thing and that was a little scary because it rattled and you're like, is this good? These are so much nicer, a little more secure. They can rattle and they can freak out a little bit, but nothing to worry. So you just make sure you put your pot in here. Always have liquid in your pot. If you're gonna put like hard-boiled eggs in here, make sure you use the basket. Put your eggs on and put some water. Usually it's like about a cup of water you have to have in there so it doesn't, you know, explode. So I'm gonna cook rice in mine. Very simple, easiest way to make it. I'm gonna do 3 cups of rice. We've been doing 2 cups and we've been eating more of it. So I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3 cups of rice, and then I'm gonna add some tomato bouillon. This is really good. Like a taco-y. When you go to the Mexican restaurant, this is what they put on there. Their rice is so good. All right, let me add my water here. Just measure how much water you need. Okay, and then the only thing you have to worry about is putting your lid on properly. Now, just make sure that your ring, like this little seal in here, is in where it's supposed to be. You can take it out, make sure it's put in. Sometimes, like I know my other one is a little bit worn, and sometimes it's funny when it goes on, and when it goes on, you know it because you can hear the steam. So just make sure that your little gasket's on. This thing is working here. And then when you close it, you put it on. Let me bring you over here. Do it. This is your little red thing that'll pop up when it pressurizes. And make sure this is on the lock. If this is turned here, when it goes to pressurize, it's just gonna blow steam out of here. So it's not even gonna do anything. So you want it right here to pressurize. If this starts pressurizing, this is gonna pop up and it's gonna be really hot, like the steam is gonna be in here. And to let that go, you just push this. Be careful because the steam will come out like crazy. But it's sealed up. And I'm just gonna push rice, start. Very simple, put on whatever you want. Hard-boiled eggs, I do my beans chili, and I adjust it to the low and push start. So this will pressurize. Now, if you have issues, like I know sometimes I'll pressurize this and it won't be on, the lid might not be on right, you'll hear it and it'll go, mee, and it like makes a weird noise. All you gotta do if it makes the screeching, halting, scary, freak out noise, pull on the unplug and release it real quick. As soon as you release that pressure, all of it goes out and then you're fine, then you're able to open it. So just keep it like this. We're gonna let it pressurize here. So that's super, super simple with this. All right, so hopefully that helped you out with the person that asked me this morning. I just forgot your name. So we'll let that pressurize. I'll show you how it is. My beef is almost done over here. I'm gonna put this stuff away. All right, I want you to hear this. Hear it? It's gonna pressurize. Oh, it already set. So that red thing popped up, it did. Now, if right now it started making a crazy shrieking noise like, ah! I mean, it'll make a really loud noise. All I do is take it and release that pressure. I don't wanna do that, but keep your hand away from the top because that's hot steam. So just release it and the pressure will go out. So that's it. And then it's pressurized. It's gonna cook the rice in, it's not telling me the time yet. It's like 6-7 minutes. It's not very much. So, all right, this is getting cooked over here. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about a treat for tonight because the kids, you know, we like to do something special. So I'm gonna do a bunch of popcorn right now. I'm gonna make a big bowl of popcorn and then put a little bit of chocolate on some of it so they can have that later today. So I'm gonna pop some popcorn. You are so welcome, Maddie. All right, so I got my popcorn seeds here. Tons of popcorn seeds. This is a Salbris popcorn. This is the greatest thing. I used to use the air popper because that was just, I thought, the only way you could air pop popcorn. And I was like, I want to stay away from microwave. I didn't like it on the stove. And someone said, go buy this. I think this is like $10 or $12. It's not very much on Amazon. They have different colors. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And so you just fill it up a little bit in the bottom and let it pop in the microwave. Now, I read the reviews. People said to put the oil and the salt in the bottom with the seeds and it pops. It's delicious. And then I remember reading someone said put coconut oil in the bottom with the popcorn salt, and then it'll make it taste the best ever. So I'm gonna try coconut oil because we always use the Orville Redenbacher, whatever that is, the oil that we have. So I'm gonna try the coconut oil for the first batch and see how it goes. Ooh, I feel like we just came upon the ultimate truck. What? Brooklyn? Taste. What does it remind you of? Brooklyn's on camera. What's it gonna be, Brooklyn? Take a bite. What are you reminded of? Where? Brooklyn, answer
The
correctly.
movie theaters?
Does it not taste like the movie theater popcorn?
It does. What'd you put on it?
Coconut oil. Someone said coconut oil makes it like that. Is that good?
Yeah.
We found a good one. I overcooked that a few minutes late. That's good, isn't it? That's good. I just gotta get a bowl. Delicious. Okay, coconut oil. And I'm just using popcorn salt, so that's the key. I added a big chunk the first time. That's why it kind of melted and reheated. So, okay, we got this. Coconut oil. Okay, each time I do it, I'm using less and less coconut oil to see how much. So the first one you saw, I used a whole chunk of it. That time I put probably like a smear. How much is a smear? About that much, which is not a quarter cup, probably like 1/8 of a cup, about 2 tablespoons, 2 to 3 tablespoons. That's really good. Delicious. All right, good popcorn. I think we're gonna skip the chocolate because it tastes good just the way it is. Okay, I can't wait for, what? Is it delicious? Jensen just said, this popcorn's delicious. Does it taste like microwave popcorn?
Yeah.
Greg likes microwave popcorn.
It's like the popcorn
At the movie theater, exactly.
It's less buttery and has more like.
A little less butter on your fingers. It's
No, it has
fluffy.
a lot of butter.
It's real fluffy.
They need it. They do theirs a lot fluffy. Like there's no seeds inside it.
Yeah, there's some seeds. So I can't wait for Greg to try this tonight because Greg loves microwave popcorn. You know he loves it, and you know it's not good for you because there's like what is in there, plastic and everything else in microwave popcorn. I know it's bad, but he wants it, so I buy it for him. But we've been doing the air fryer, like the air popper one, and just using Orville Redenbacher, and it's just like okay. There's a lot of the kernels are like I use just Walmart's Great Value. This is a better kind. I think it's a better kind of popcorn, but you can get popcorn seeds for super cheap. You can get a 50-pound bucket, I think, at Sam's Club for like maybe $30. Don't quote me, something like that. Popcorn will go a long way, people. Using the old days, the seeds will last forever in a day, and you can have popcorn every single night, and kids like it. So, popcorn, delicious. All right, we got the hookup coconut oil. I've just read that. I've never tried it because I was like, oh, maybe it'll taste sweet. No, it doesn't taste sweet at all. It's so good. All right. Keep doing popcorn, listen to my music. Okay, so I'm learning it's not the setting that my normal popcorn goes. Put the coconut oil, then put the butter or the salt on it, and then put your seeds. That last batch, I put the powder on the top. It doesn't work that way. So if you do this, put the oil, then the salt, then the seeds. So when the seeds are in there, they kind of boil in that, or like fry in it basically, right, and pop. That's delicious. So yeah, I get a little overcooked. I love burnt popcorn, call me weird. Yeah, so I just gotta pay attention, but this is delicious. Okay. This just beef, it's done. Now it does the keep warm setting. You can leave this in here. Like if I have, like usually I'll cook in here early in the day, you guys watch me, and I just leave it. And it stays warm. This whole thing keeps this thing warm all day. It's great. So I'll just leave this in here until dinner is ready. But if you wanted to open it, like right away, you could just do the quick release. You gotta be careful, a little bit of liquid's coming out of there, water. And then be able to open it up. But it's best just to let it naturally release. If you're doing eggs, do the quick release. I usually stick a towel up there and then do the release so it doesn't get on my hands or anything. So that's it. Super easy on the pressure cooker. Greatest thing ever. Emergency, fling that thing and then open it back up and check your seal and see if it's, sometimes you just have to turn it. Maybe there's like a piece of food stuck on it or something. So it's good. All right, we're gonna keep popping popcorn. Watch my music here. All right, this is done. I've got dinner done. The lettuce is just pull out, chop some up, and the cheese is ready. That's in there for 12 minutes. It's an easy dinner. That's what you do. And I've got black beans and corn we can put on our a little takoe thing, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Fajita. Fajita thing. So it's gorgeous. It's a great day again. I can't wait to get outside. We're gonna go to the park. Look at my animals. Look at these guys. Is this our new hangout? Is the chair. Even though you guys have beds to lay on, you like the chairs. That's okay. I love it. So nice. So what I think I'm gonna do is pull some of this footage off here because editing is what takes. I didn't get to paint my toenails today. I'm gonna have to add it to my list tomorrow. So tomorrow is my working day, so I don't normally, even though you guys get a video, I don't normally film specifically that day. So that day will be my run-in, which there's no running. That will be my get Amy's list done. That'll probably be like, I have to get some stuff together for church and work maybe on my like the photos and stuff I told you I was gonna go through. So and maybe I'll paint my toenails tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, sometimes you just have to like change what you do. But I know Lauren has kids, so I want to make sure she can get her job and work and do all that good stuff, and then I'll find something else to do. So I'll just film. Normally I filmed Less Stuff More Life, the homemaking with Amy, and Abundantly Blessed all on like one day, like on Thursday. And I get it all done that day, and just helps my week go a little bit easier. So that's the pattern I've done. I did the filming every day, and that was okay if I was doing short vlogs, but I really feel like I want to do a long one for you guys, and not just because you have the time. I've been doing long vlogs the whole entire time I've been vlogging because I feel like it gives you like a true, here, let's step outside. I probably have popcorn in my tooth. Oh no, that doesn't mean for you to get up. Just sit down. Ruby's like, oh, do you want me to come give you kisses? No kisses, Ruby. No kisses. You're good. She's like, I'm just making sure. She's like, I need to bother you. Yeah, so I feel like, so I've always done long vlogs because I want you guys to get like a real representation of what a day looks like for a mom who has 10 kids, 8 kids at home now. Because I like watched other vlogs and I'm like, wow, they look like, that's so awesome that all they do is go shopping, or all they do is this, or all they do is that. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, that's just because they got to fit it all into a 15-minute video. You know, they're just taking snippets of their day and doing it. So I like to show you like the whole day. Like right now, I'm sitting outside, me and my kitty cat, and we're doing nothing, and it's quiet. My kids are all off on their own devices. Yep, everybody's on a device. Steven's on YouTube. Jensen is listening to Avenger, the music, not like the soundtrack, I think is what, yeah, that's what it's like, the theater type thing, the soundtrack. He's doing that, playing in his room, and Maddie and Autumn are downstairs and they're doing something on their devices, and so Jaden's playing guitar and Brooklyn is doing hers as well. So that's okay. That's okay. In a little bit I'll be like, okay, let's take a break, and then we'll either come outside here and play for a little bit or do dinner. We'll debate which to do first, and then just to get them a break from watching those devices all day, because it's easy. I get it, it's easy to do. Monday we're kind of tired, even though we're not doing a whole lot, but we are still doing things. We're still doing life, and it still gets tiring, and all part of life, right? So this is it. This is real life mom day, sitting here. I should be doing my toes, but I'm not going to right now. It's okay, maybe later. Maybe later I'll do the mom time where you can take a nice bath, do the foot scrub, you know, all that good stuff. You guys do that foot scrub, shave the, you know, lower half of your legs because you haven't all winter. Do the toenail cutting, paint your toenails, all those good things that are good to do. I like to do that once in a while when I get the chance to do that. So this is a great opportunity to work on those things. It's a good time to get some rest in, or get some much needed jobs or things done that you've been wanting to do forever. Oh my goodness, how many goals have you been wanting to do that you can just like power up and get 10 times more done right now, which is awesome. I know I'm excited for that, just to be able to keep continuing on doing what we're doing. So hopefully you're doing that too at your household. Get some idea of what you want to do. Maybe you want to organize your pantry today, or maybe you want to go through that closet of yours. Whew, I gotta do that soon. We're gonna go through the kids' clothes because it's been warm here and they don't have a lot of summer clothes yet, and I was like, I need to get them. It's Ruby licking her water. She's such a slobbery dog. I would show it to you, but it'd probably gross you out. Ruby is such a drooly puppy. Her ears like stick in the water when she gets a drink. He's so drooly. And when she walks away, it just drools out her mouth. So great. She's like, here, let me lay in your chair now. Such a good dog. Such a good puppy. So kids, I know I'm going to go through my kids' clothes soon. I told my older girls, I said, right now, hey, you got a month to do this because we're going to be home. I said, get yourself a list of everything you need for the summertime. Shoes, socks, underwear, underclothes, all this stuff, and what you want to get, you know, type clothing. And so then we can make a list. So after we can go shopping again, we'll pick up and get all that stuff for you. So we'll be working on that in the next few weeks. I'm not worried about it this week, but one of these weeks when we're sitting here, I'll be like, let me get my list together for kids' clothes, because summer's going to be here. I mean, it's already here. It's warmer here for us. We'll get cooler this week, but it's getting there. So Get your projects done, Mama. It's a good time to do that. All right, I guess I'm done sitting. I'm gonna go sit on my laptop now, pull some of this footage off here because it takes a long time to work on videos. I'll still film, but it does take a long time to work on them, so that I'm not sitting there all night and I can have time to do my toast tonight. I like it. All right. Beautiful. Allergens. We'll get to that park in a little bit and do some walking. Okay, let's go work on the laptop. All right, we're all got stuff crunched on my computer, so I can work on that. And then Greg said, come pick me up, we'll go to the park. So we're gonna go ahead to the park and just go do our laps on the path that we can do. All right, made it to the park. Picked up Daddy. Daddy!
Hello, baby.
We're gonna go walking, get some good fun exercise.
Get some skinny.
Hello.
Do it again, Jaden.
Hey guys, welcome to our walk, is what Jane was saying.
We're walking.
Greg's making fun of me. He's like, honey, bring the camera, we need to talk. Don't you entertain your viewers?
Well, we're working on our immune systems right now.
By breathing
We're
in.
eating lots of leafy vegetables.
Overall health.
Not really, the leafy vegetables are gone, honey.
Yeah, lots of vitamin C and vitamin D.
There's no sign.
And I'm drinking elderberry every day.
Look at you, baby, you're doing great.
Thank you, Davey, for the elderberry tip.
Hey, there you go. But we are obeying the
Well,
rules.
we are.
There's nobody here. We're keeping our
That is
social
very
distance.
true.
There's two people riding, and they're riding like away from us.
Yep, you're
Yep,
allowed to.
distance.
You're allowed to walk the parks, just not.
Playing the play. Like we came
Can't
yesterday.
go to the play
Play
structure.
structure.
Can't do the pavilion.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah, we were here yesterday, and there was some teenagers doing TikTok on the play structure.
Yeah.
I'm like,
surprised
the kids are probably at
whatsoever,
home going,
actually.
I got no place to do
were
TikTok.
Totally doing
They were
this
totally
TikTok
doing
thing.
TikTok, and I'm like,
whole
they're
TikTok
probably at home.
Get some good exercise. Yeah, I was asking Mom, I'm like, what are they doing?
There are these
They
girls
look
up there going
they
like
were
this,
older.
doing this stuff. He's like, what are they doing over
Yeah.
there? I'm like, they're doing TikTok
Mom's
dances.
like, oh, they're just doing TikTok. I was like, what?
What?
What is TikTok?
You guys are too old to understand.
I
Except for
know.
you. You understand.
Mom totally knew what they
I
were
know
doing.
what TikTok
Yeah,
is.
because Brooklyn and
I was
Rosie
like,
told you.
Yeah, so we got to watch the teenagers. But there was like a bunch of families playing all over the play structure and that, so I don't know. There is no barrier on this, even though they put it around the pavilion and that, but they didn't around the park. So there's not even a sign that says you can't play at the park. Oh, there those kids.
Kids are flying.
She was so fast. Did you see that?
You literally can't try.
Here's
They haven't
Brooklyn.
fallen down yet.
Do it up, Brooklyn.
Do a trick.
Do a
Do a
360.
funky or
What?
I don't know.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
She added this.
She's doing great.
Just dropped it.
So it's all good. There's
Just
Steven.
so long.
It's so good. So that's exciting walk talk, honey.
What was Evan doing today?
Talk and get Dad and Mom to do YouTube.
So
do
Amy
it.
just tried to kill the camera because I asked her a question she didn't want to talk about.
I was like, we don't need to talk about that camera.
okay.
We have
Okay.
we're
So we'll
gonna
talk
take
about
you
something different.
On one lap. With
One
us.
lap. This is what we talk about. It's
So you
windy,
can
so
see our
hopefully it'll work.
chitter-chatter while we're walking.
Well, I just made the best popcorn in the entire universe.
Oh,
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
okay. What was that you sent out? I was like, I could see it was popcorn, but I'm like, okay,
So what?
big deal. So
Greg,
you think
I told you Greg loves his microwave popcorn, and you know it's horrible and bad for you because it's
much
plastic
better.
and chemicals. You guys say that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but this goes way back to Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks.
Remember when you get the little prize inside?
I do.
the
Cracker
bottom
Jacks
of
the
the box?
greatest.
Cracker Jacks? What are those?
Dude, you're talking about popcorn.
You don't even know what a Cracker
caramel,
Jack is.
I don't.
And peanuts. They
So
came
good.
in a little box about this big.
Really?
Here, let me
Okay.
walk right here. This
Cracker
is
Here, I
Jack.
can hold it.
About
so
this
much
big.
easier.
That works.
It was about
There
an
you
inch
go.
and a half wide,
Okay.
and just the greatest treat ever for a little kid.
Oh yeah, and you get a little treat. It was
Yeah,
like
and
a
at
fun
the
little
bottom of it, I
Yeah.
had like a little
toy.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was Cracker Jack.
Okay, but that's
Was
not microwave
before
popcorn.
Crunch and Munch.
Yes, Crunch and Munch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know what that is.
And I love Crunch and Munch.
We just got Crunch and Munch.
So I don't know.
So this is good. It's like fluffy popcorn, but you cook it. All right, so popcorn is delicious. I've read somewhere with coconut oil. And I was like, coconut oil. I don't know if that sounds good. Oh, it's awesome. It tastes
Coconut
just.
oil and popcorn?
It tastes just like the movie theater popcorn. So I got a whole big pan at home. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for you to try it.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna go, honey, this is the best
good.
ever.
Well, it was good. It was good enough that you sent me a text message at work saying, I've done it. I figured out the recipe.
I figured it. I've got the world. What is
So
the
I'm
I have achieved the world. I don't know
the
what it is.
pinnacle of
The pinnacle of popcorn.
manufacturing,
Well, we got like a lot of pounds of it, so we'll be eating popcorn
which
for the
is
next
pretty
month.
Awesome.
That'll be a good thing.
Cool with
I'm
that.
ready to try.
We're gonna live on popcorn for a little
And
bit.
then Jaden was on video yesterday for her worship.
She did so
That was
good.
really awesome.
So you guys can go search out our church, you know the
No,
name.
don't do that.
And you can go look up
And everybody
the,
watched Jaden up
the
there
student
strumming away on the
ministry.
guitar.
And you can see Jaden playing guitar. She did a good job for her student ministry.
I
So
tried.
she did great. She did like such a great job. I was like, she's like on the stage, like really playing,
Well,
like
it's
really.
like one of those things where even public speaking is like the #1 fear in
Oh
the
yeah,
world.
talking to a camera and people watching you.
Let alone
Hold on
here,
one second.
grab this guitar and play the right chords at the right time in rhythm
Exactly.
and be in front of, well, nobody.
There was nobody there. She was over there.
Yeah,
So,
no, like a few.
But normally she did get someplace.
so she did really good. So that was awesome. I was like, go Jaden. So she did a great job. Sorry, Greg's like hurt, so we had to make sure the kids were moving. They stopped. They're like, can we stop now? I'm like, no, you're supposed to keep riding. Ride, kids, ride.
Keep going.
We're
Hey,
not allowed to
the
stop.
rules, if you ain't got wind in your hair, you are
You,
wrong.
you can't do it because you're not blowing anything away.
No stopping and talking in no while.
That's right. Look at the pretty trees. I need to get that tree over there.
I mean,
So.
it stinks to have to be that way.
It is.
It's like a strange right that you don't realize how important it is until you're forced to
Oh, yeah.
use it. You know?
So we're a lot different here. So we can get out and go here. This is.
Our town is extremely small, by the way.
Yeah.
And there's like nobody, but I said like we hit city life. I said that when I know a lot of you guys are home and you're in your houses and you can't go anywhere. And I'm like, that would just not be, that would definitely be hard. So we're letting you relive the scenery and some beautifulness and
Yeah. And there's lots of good things that they can be doing at home too.
oh, tons. We're gonna do some fun stuff. Greg
What do we got going?
is
baby?
gonna, no, I'm not gonna tell him because I'm gonna make sure he does it.
What?
These, they're in the week here, not tonight probably because tonight's gonna be a busy,
Yeah, they're just screaming at
make sure kids are screaming. Tonight's gonna be a, it'll be late and Mondays are always busy for me.
Oh,
So,
yeah, crazy.
but this week when I film the other two, we'll do some fun. We're gonna have some competition, friendly competitions that,
This is like family tradition.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tradition goes way
So we gotta talk to, he's gotta run into the neighbor and see if we can do
But
some stuff.
I have an alternative.
Okay.
Down the
Well, we
street.
have some exciting things that we're gonna bring up that you guys can do at home with your kids too. So this week, Wednesday and Friday, Greg, that's the days I film.
Good fun, baby.
So we'll have to come over early. We'll do some fun things you guys can do.
Keep
That'll
those
be.
kids going.
That's right, because like right now they're just riding and running. I'm like, go kids, go! And they're like, can we go home now? I'm
Well, They don't
tired.
understand what's happening, you know. Like
They don't. They're
bowling,
kids.
They're just kids.
They're kids. They don't know anything. They see kids that are like, oh, we're gonna play. And I'm like, you gotta keep riding your scooters. And they're like, but
Yeah.
they don't know.
We need to come up with a saying. Wind in your hair.
Or just
Don't
care.
despair.
Feet
Don't
on the
despair.
air.
Wind in your hair. Don't
Feet on the
despair.
air.
Don't
I like
despair.
feet on
They're
the
like,
air.
then they're like, what's despair mean, Dad?
Like, you know, grow up.
They're just little kids. So, okay, my arm's gonna fall off. So we're gonna
Okay,
stop. We're
babe.
at the top. I'm gonna set the camera up here.
Well, that
We're,
was fun. Thank you for.
we're gonna walk another.
Thanks for
Thanks for
allowing
picking me
us
up
to
so
do
I could get some exercise today.
Hey, this is a good thing. We gotta do
Good,
it
we've been
every day.
sticking to it pretty good.
We've been doing really good with everything. So, all right, we're gonna keep walking. Arm's gonna fall off.
All right.
Brooklyn, you can go get pictures of nature if you want.
We are going to
Cop
teach
car
Dad
sitting
how to
here.
do the renegade, and then we're going to.
All right, we're gonna go head home now. Got some good exercise in. The kids are tired. I know I'm tired. I gotta go to the bathroom. There's no bathroom here, so we're gonna go home and go get dinner. All right, we made it home. Whew. We took the slow route. The kids are like, oh my goodness, Mom, it's so slow. I'm like, we're taking the slow route home. We just went like 20 miles an hour, driving super slow, checking everything out. So I said, there we go.
One that literally just fell on me.
We did good. So we're gonna go in and go get dinner ready. so we can eat some delicious dinner. All right, let's go and get some food. We'll go see poor Maxine because I loved her hair.
He required us doing.
Oh, Jane's gonna teach the boys to shoot right here. They want to see their target. It's the cushion. You're not gonna shoot it?
No, I kept on missing, but Jaden.
That's okay. Oh, that's okay. That would be awesome. I'm excited. All right, after dinner we got some target practice. We got cushion shooting.
Yes, cushion
You're here in the south. All right, we're gonna go get some food. All right, the girls got all the dinner out. So this is dinner tonight. We have tortilla. Brooklyn, could you get your ice a little quiet? So we have tortilla. Then we've got some rice here, and you can do chicken and beef. Refried beans. We've got some of this in here, black beans and corn. We need what's that stuff called? Salsa. Grab a salsa.
We don't have salsa.
Yes, we do on the door. Cheese, sour cream. Jaden's cut up some lettuce. So we got this all going, and popcorn. That's the meal fit for kings and queens, kids.
Or the Maryon.
Or the maryon. Salsa right here. Salsa, and then we need ranch. So here's dinner. We're gonna eat delicious and pull out the cottage cheese because cottage cheese has to go. Everybody's starving, so everybody's gonna eat. So I'm gonna go step outside. Look at this. Look at Ruby. You just wait here like the best dog ever. So, and here's Beth. Hello, kitty. All right, what a great day. Fantastic night. All right, I was in there, we finished up dinner. The kids came out and jumped on the trampoline, or are jumping on the trampoline. And I was gonna wait and add the footage of the kids shooting the arrow tonight, but I'm like, I wanna start working on this video because it's getting late. It's already almost 7 o'clock right now. Time flies. I'm like, today flew by so quickly. So if they end up doing shooting it, I will film it and I'll add it to Wednesday's video when I do another day in the live. So, all right, so I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed. Remember, we're gonna stay strong. We're gonna get through this whole thing. We're just gonna do our daily routine, and that'll get you through the day. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, bye. Here he is. He's got his little glasses on and everything.
He's Hawkeye.
He's Hawkeye. All right, we're gonna get this. We're shooting the... Oh, it's right there. It went right up there. Good job, Steven.
He's doing great for his second time doing this.
Oh, I'm catching that kiss from you. That's a boy right there you love. Love it.
So our target's called, we're calling him Loki.
Loki. This is the target called Loki, aka the cushion. Look at this. You're doing great. I love your glasses. Can you see good with those? Oh, that went, look at it. It looked right next to it. If that was a real target, it probably would hit. Look at that. No. Did it? Oh, okay. Here's, wait, ready? Look at that. Oh, Jaden. That's a little dangerous. Is that safe out here with that ricochet? Look at this. Jaden in her form. Oh! Oh! Jaden, good job! Go, Jaden. We may not have a target, but we got a cushion outside.
You know what? You just gotta do it.
You did great. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys be careful.